we have a low third, and here it shows us we can display all kinds of messages. So, for example, if you're having lessons with Chinese students and they have difficulty pronouncing a certain word, what you can write is, for example, cat. Cat. Okay, so you can use this lower third, and the cool thing is you can move it around like this. And I actually changed the transparency a little bit here. Now, and what you can also do is, depending on the age group you're teaching, let's say you're teaching some children, Chinese kids, Japanese students, then you can play. So, what you can do is to play Hot Seat is a game in which the teacher or the student shares information, shares clues about, let's say, I'm thinking about an animal, and I have to give clues to the student about this animal. It is, but I can't say the name of the animal. For example, I could give 3 hints. First hint: this animal swings from tree to tree. Second clue: let me think. This animal doesn't have feathers. It cannot fly. Third clue: let me think. It is a very cheeky animal. The first letter of this animal is M. The last letter is Y. And then you get the student. If they're still having trouble, then you give them more clues. So, for example, you can display the word here, M, Y, like this. And then eventually, if they still don't get it, then you can keep on adding some letters. Try not to add the vowels, because once you know the vowels, the word is very easy. So you can make it difficult for them by adding consonants like so. And the next one. And if you can take this a little bit, you can take this a step further. Now what we've done here is I enabled the zoom in functionality. And here, now this might look really crazy, but there is method to my madness, because as I turn my head like this is my own creation. This is the vowel chart, the front vowel chart, and what you can see here might look like arbitrary pictures of kittens and ice cream and cheese, but they are the representations of the front vowel sounds. So when you're teaching online, this is one thing you can do. You could, if you want to teach, let's say the Chinese students, they're having problem with saying, they say speakers instead of speakers. So they don't know that it's a long vowel sound. The E is a long vowel sound when they're making it small. So what you can do is to show them this chart, which is a cross section of your mouth, essentially. And it's going to show you how your tongue is going to move up. Actually, your tongue is going to reach almost the roof of the mouth. Let me get the pen tool out so I can demonstrate how good Manycam is. So here is your blue tongue. When you say E, as in ice cream, wait, let's just move the ice cream a little bit more closer to we're getting really granular with the details, but this is what's required when you want to perfect your English accent. So as far as the tongue is concerned. So here we have the tongue. And what we want to do is, if you want to say the E sound in ice cream, if you close your eyes, where is your tongue when you say ice cream? E actually goes up. So if I can draw the blue tongue correctly, your tongue kind of goes like this, E. But if you want to say cheese, your tongue doesn't go as high, it goes here. Like this for cheese, E's, and like this for ice cream. So essentially, these are the main features of Manycam, and you can do a hell of a lot more if you wanted to. But here is the vowel chart one more time. So now you can see the phonetic symbols, the phonetic alphabet, international. And I can circle things if I want to point them out. I can refer the schwa sound. This looks like an upside down E, but it's actually the most common sound in English. The sound. How do we make the sound? Well, we need to make our oral postures as relaxed as possible. The three oral postures: the lips, the jaw, and the lip. Duh. So let me turn my head like this. And at the same time, I've got my hand over the mouse and I'm configuring this into position. And at the same time, I'm just deleting things. And this way, you can really make learning fun, clear, and interactive. And so where do you make the sound? When you say amber, when you say father or father, it is in the middle of your mouth. So close your eyes and feel your tongue is in the middle of your mouth. And so you can do something like this. And obviously, if this getting a little bit too cluttered, you could always just delete them. I usually entertain the children like this. I say, "Do you want to eat the ice cream? Okay, let's eat the ice cream, but don't tell your parents, okay?" Ah, like that. And these are just some things, it's going to take you some time to get used to with coordinating, especially if you're just starting. But trust me, I was the same at the beginning. I was incredibly clumsy with this, but you just get used to it, just like any skill, I guess. And I guess that covers everything. I can go into more detail, but let's make this short. So, in short, I recommend you get this Manycam, perhaps a studio annual version, because it's really going to help you to make your teaching and learning experience for the student more interesting and memorable.